Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Evil Genius 2, where in the previous episode we set forth on the island with Red Ivan here and managed to establish a quite basic evil lair, which includes things like our gold storage, power, minion, I was going to say storage, that's quite an evil term I guess, yeah, minion hospitality areas so we can feed and clothe them and make sure they have a place to sleep, although to be fair they don't have enough places to sleep because all of that seems to be quite full, so let's just do that and confirm all that. And obviously we have in here our control room, so we can go to the world map to do dastardly evil deeds, most of which are quite generic. Speaking of that, we have to have a look around here and see if we can perform any of these actions. I think I'm going to spend 10,000 gold on reducing heat in this place to 0. Once that's done, we'll be able to set a long-term money-making mission going, I think, and that would be, oh, that's 15 grand, 6 workers, 3 minutes. Probably not that one. I know I'm not reading out a lot of the flavor text here because these get very thick and fast. Golden delicious here. You mean to tell me, despite their name, these apples aren't made of gold? Whatever. Let's steal them and watch the market crumble. Oh yeah, okay, cool. That's decent references there. You know, apple crumble and all that jokes. Anyway, let's continue on with the evil doings, and that's going to be, at the moment, building a laboratory. So we're going to go to the laboratory or laboratory, whatever, you know, the different...
A whiteboard is essential for scientists to perform research.
Yes.
As we unlock more potent research, we'll need to provide them with more advanced equipment.
Anyway, yeah, different terms for different people, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Either way, we have to place things like the whiteboard, which will go... Is it called a whiteboard? It is called a whiteboard, yeah. It's like a... as far as I can tell... Yeah, it's a computer screen, so I don't know why they're calling it that. But we will have also an impact analyzer, which we currently don't need, but I do want. It's not about need, it's about want, which will go in the corner there, followed by this thing here as well, which is, what's that, a data bank, and we have the impact analyzer and then the whiteboard. So that'll be 62 grand for that. I'm going to do it anyway. Let's build the laboratory and do it that way. I just think placing it all in there might work out. So constructing that is the tutorial for lab rats. Obviously we do have some lab minions. If we check over here into minion types, we have scientists. Next we'll either go for muscle or deception, but we'll have to see how far we get in terms of the building. So over to the main map, let's have a quick look, and we can see we have helicopter going there. We're working there. I probably want to scout out some more areas, because we have at least one criminal network in each faction's area. In fact, let's check out our, where is it, our statistics. It's heat, really. So heat is, the most heat is actually currently in Patriot. So we're going to send it to Hammer because that's the least amount. Actually, that's something just completed. What is just completed? I guess something over here. Yeah. Let's steal 50 grand, although it takes 35 minutes, so the heat will actually be too high, so that might actually close down. We'll have to go back and check on it, or I'll forget, one of the two. Right, we'll send minions over to, what's this, it's the Western Hammer district there. Hammer have a number of covert stations in this region, so we will send it there. Optional objective is available. We'll have a quick look at those. Interrogate an agent, complete 3 schemes, and construct an additional radio repeater. Well, I'll do that because that is quite a simple task to do, although we don't have the great amount of funding required because someone spent all of our money on impact analyzers when we didn't need to. But there you are. So we'll put up to max speed there and crack on. There's been a couple of questions from the previous episode asking about Red Ivan and the abilities, but I've been through them, but we'll go through them again. So the do it now, when I activate that, you can see basically we have this field around him, and all of the minions will prioritize working on where he is. So that's basically a direct control option. And the old school one is to equip the rocket launcher, which yeah, we'll set fire to the base, which is something I really don't want to do at this stage because I've got nowhere to put the fire out. You can get fire extinguishers, but as you can see, our items, it is not there. Oh, there's a network monitor. What does it actually do? It says cost none and output none. It doesn't do anything. It's just a decor item. Well, I'll place that there. So continue. Also in here, I might as well place some like of these. I really love these like little pod things. Or we could place some lava lamps either side. That might be nice. And can we place chairs on the wall? We can place chairs on the wall. That might be quite good for minions to have a little seat. It only costs 50, so I think they can... Minions need somewhere to sit while you're shouting at them to get back to work. I guess we'll place them there then. Obviously, this is nowhere near the final size for this control room. I plan on expanding it to about here and then further down.
New main objective available.
Okay, main objective is to open the research screen.
And take a look at all the diabolical opportunities.
Lots of opportunities, yes.
Choose any research project and set your scientists researching it. We suggest increasing your minion capacity, but ultimately the choice is yours.
So yes,
wise one.
it's asking us to increase minion capacity. That will give us a minion level cap of plus 10. However, I am going to completely ignore that, I think, and instead go for improved mining technique. So do we want to follow the tutorial? Oh, go on. We'll humour it. So we're starting that for the largest storage bays.
Research takes time, and our scientists will let us know when it's complete. Head back to the Lair to continue your world domination. This ability increases the importance and speeds of jobs within your area of influence. Move to a busy area of your lair, such as your control room, and trigger the ability. Notice how your minions come running to help? This can be very useful when you want to give the productivity in your lair a bit of a boost.
That's true enough,
If
yes.
your genius isn't in a busy room, try moving to somewhere there are jobs to be done, and try again. Side stories are objectives that will unlock powerful additions to your empire.
So it's just asking us to do what I've just mentioned earlier about the effect there. Going back to a couple of comments, people saying about the relative need for fire extinguishers, especially with Ivan. Yep, definitely. We will be putting fire extinguishers pretty much all over the place. You can only place them, I believe, in the corridors, so we'll place those when we can, and obviously dot them around, mainly on like junctions and stuff where we may have big fights, but there you are. Anyway, let's go ahead, and we've got one research on the go, but we also have now some... Oh, we'll collect the reward for additional radio repeater.
About how guards work. Once you have done that,
And this is
you can learn
side story
about
for
new
guards.
minions.
What we need is a little more muscle around here. You there? How much can you lift?
About 70 kilos on a good day, 80 if I use both hands.
Oh, cool.
And how many bullet wounds can you take before you give up?
That's an interesting question.
1, maybe 2.
Okay.
My point exactly. Get out there and find someone strong. Learn their secrets.
Yeah, it's interesting. So we need to
Many
find someone...
objectives require you to send different types of minions to run special schemes.
Yep, we're up on that.
Let's go to the world stage to get started.
Oh, there's our impact analyzer and also our data bank there. We can see the whiteboards here. They are, well, definitely crunching numbers, and that's they're very, very sci-fi. Nice, like it. Yeah, so we need to find minions who are strong and tough and can take more bullet wounds. The type of minions who start off at a lower caliber and work their way up to immunize themselves against a higher caliber. Not that
One
that
of the
would work, but
highlighted
there you are.
schemes is near one of your criminal networks.
Yes, it is.
You can send minions to complete the scheme now, or you can search the globe for an alternative.
So we have our Western Hammer District here, and we also have, usually you pay them. This guy is willing to sell his skills to the highest bidder on a temporary basis, but you know it's cheaper than his fee? A burlap sack and and 30 tranquilizer darts. Kidnap a guard, let's do that one. So yeah, job done. So we're going to send them over there, that's fine. Over here we are working. I don't need to kidnap another guard. It says kidnap a guard from the world stage, and obviously we're learning the ways of the guard. We also need to interrogate an agent. Obviously over here we've currently got nothing in the casino, but eventually we will have agents turn up, so we'll have to keep an eye on that one. I'm just going to go to max speed here while people crack on. How is research going? Research is going okay. What I'm going to do is get ourselves a bit more of a layer over here. I'm going to place this in here, and then I think I'll put them on the other side as well, but that should do for now. You can see we have decent places for the minions to eat, so that's all working fine.
Your minions have kidnapped a specialist.
Ah, good.
Once they're in a holding cell, you can choose to interrogate them.
I'm going to send more minions to the Hammer District here to get ourselves 15,000. Speaking of money, up here, this is on 97%. This is the Northeastern Patriot States. And eventually, I think what we'll probably do is, well, we can pay either 10 grand to immediately reduce our heat to 50, or we can send minions to get that done. I'm probably going to pay the cash and then send, do a long-term money gig, most likely. So, oh, minions are in combat. Let's have a quick look. So, minions are in combat. Where are we in combat? Not over there. Where do we have minions in combat? It doesn't tell us this thing.
Has begun.
Minions in combat? I'm not seeing minions in combat. Unless it's over here. Well, that one is definitely captured. So I don't know what's going on there. Interesting. Anyway, so we will run another scheme here. That is 3 workers, 30 minutes, 20 grand. We'll start that one going. 20,000 generic units of currency. This one has reduced the amount of heat to 0, so that's fine. I will see if we can get another bit of cash laundering on the go. That's all about that bass. Decide to fill a large loudspeaker with fish. Call it art. I was wondering, should that say bass? No, it actually says bass. Let's hope someone buys it soon. It's starting to smell. Ugh, okay, let's do the 30-minute one. And that one is working fine. That one is working fine. This one was sending minions, and that one's okay as well. Okay, job done. So we can see we have now a guard. So the guard is, you can see, physically larger than the minions. There's yeah, swole. Remember, there's always henchmen. Although we haven't got a henchman yet. And they are being escorted. You can see, obviously, the colour scheme is just dramatically different. So we've got sort of orange and red. In fact, that could easily be sort of Generation-era Star Trek uniform. No problem whatsoever. So they're going to be escorted to our holding cell, which I'm probably going to get a couple more cells in. Oh, the fact that it fits in is just tasty. That's nice. Sadly, we can't place any more here. We could place 2 and then there'd be a gap, which is, you know, just not something I really want to go down. Let me have a quick check at our optional objectives. Yeah, complete 3 schemes. We will do that there. That's okay.
We've got a new prisoner.
So, we now
Select
have
the
a
holding
prisoner.
cell and then select escort prisoner. After that, select the interrogation device.
There we go. So we have our laser
Now,
grid across
that's
that.
the interrogation chair.
In fact, that is... Oh, it's not a prison architect form factor. It's actually a 3x3, that one. And you can see the bed is on the left. The toilet and little sink unit is on the top. And toilet paper, which in pandemic terms means that is more valuable than that. Currency... That stuff is more valuable than the bullion that we have in our vault. So they are going to be escorted over to the interrogation chair. And, well, we shall see what happens. But basically, there's going to be some interrogation going on here. So we'll raise all of these up. And, yeah, interrogation is underway. We can click on them. Can we click on them? I cannot select them. I might be able to. It's very difficult to select just the minion. Oh, yeah, just hit them with the light. That's... Okay, yeah, that's gonna give them, that's gonna get them to give up. You can see they have a resolve, and once all this stuff goes to a certain point, basically they will give up. Yeah, and then there we go. Why no power? Really out of power? Okay.
Your minions are in combat.
Let me turn that off and turn that off for now. Okay, and that's what's happened there. The minions are in combat because the power went off. So we're now having to bring them back. This turns off as soon as power goes off. So. Yeah, we're going to have to build more. So building more in here shouldn't be too much of a drama. We'll only get a couple of power plants in there. Oh, they're actually in the wrong orientation. So we'll just rotate that round and job done. Eventually these will be replaced by better generators, so we'll sort that out. Escort prisoner over to there. And hopefully we'll get that one sorted. The optional objective is to interrogate an agent. After that it is learn the ways of the guard, and, you know, there's the main tutorial stuff as well there. Optionals, no, that's fine. Back to here. We have, sadly, not the research yet to dig further into the mountain, so I'll have to set that going, and that will most likely take the impact analyzer. Oh, there we go. There is the research done. So I think we're going to set up some more research, specifically Lair, and then it is the improved mining techniques. Leave no stone unturned in your quest for domination. Allows the workers to dig through tough stone. So we will begin that, and sadly it will require the analyzer, so I will turn that on, and you can see now they are researching on that. Over here, it's well, they are getting interrogated. Let's have a quick look. They are getting injected by that thing there, and then I think that should be it.
An intruder has given us their
Yep, they've given us the secrets, and because of that, now in a body bag.
But can disappear quicker than a dry martini. Build 2 guard trainers so that your minions can top up their wilting numbers post-haste. Once constructed, we can use the minion training screen to request our minions start their training to become fully fledged guards. Won't that be nice?
Yes, it will. So similarly to how we've done the training for the technicians, or the scientists rather, we're doing the same thing for the guards. So just set up those, and then we'll get some working. So muscle, and then you can set up guards. I'll do that in a bit. We have over here this one completed. I'm going to spend 10 grand on immediately. I say immediately, it's not immediate, but you can see it's really, really quick to do that. North by northwest. Okay, someone chasing down a crop field? No, apparently not. We will get the long-term one going, I think, and that'll slowly sort of drip cash our way. 6 workers for 3 minutes. This one is... I think I will actually do that one. This is Golden Delicious. You meant to... Oh, it's the apples again. Yeah, cool. Launch. Right, okay. So this one is working. This one is working, although we're getting close to heat. We're on heat 33, maximum is 50. I think I want to check out our statistics here, and Patriot is actually the lowest now for the heat. So I'm going to send Criminal Network to the Eastern Patriot states. There we go. And that should be okay. Let's go main objective.
Head to the minion training screen to request some advanced minions.
12 guards for me.
Wow.
There we go.
Look at them go. I could do that, but I don't want to.
Sure you could.
Guards are just one of the muscle-type minions you will be able to find as you expand your empire.
By the way, today's beverage is a ruby breakfast. I believe that's a grapefruit, apple and orange? Something like that, anyway. Oh no, blood orange. Yeah, it's blood orange. So here we go. There's the minion training for the guards, and as you can see, they have these, like, robotic boxing units, so the big punch bags, and now and again they'll swing a haymaker at you, and you have to either counter it or dodge, or maybe the minions actually get hit in the face and then land on the mat. I don't know if that's the case, but once we have these again, I think you can have minions train them faster. That's pretty good. If you are playing Maximilian instead of Red Ivan, his ability is to instantly train everybody around him. So if this bar was right at the start, you pretty much get him in here and press go, and immediately they all become fully trained. It's a brilliant ability. Double brilliant, in fact. I would definitely go as far as to say it's brilliant. Maybe not triple brilliant. That would be going too far. But yeah, there you go. So these are about to be trained. We need to train 4 guards for the Lane of the Way of the Guards Part 4. And oh yeah, see their turn off. And because of all that, muscles. There we go. Job done. So those can now fight. Let's have a quick look. So these minions, this is Perry Butters. Job is sleeping, although they may be sleepwalking at the moment. They keep a diary. Dear diary, today I moved to an island lair and crack shot. Some sort of elite sniper. Brilliant. But we can see they have, well, 50, 50, and 50, I'm guessing, as opposed to the minions, these minions anyway, which are 50, 50, and 50. But only certain guards can pick up, only guards can pick up certain items in the armory, which we'll be probably told to build shortly. Over to the Eastern Patriot States, and I want to set up probably that network there. This is from frying pan to fryer. Remember, the clergy has been embroiled in a scandal, but nobody needs to know if we're paid. His moonlighting a short order cook. That money was just resting in my account, and that's the reference that only people of a certain generation will get. Let me know in the comments. It was just resting in my account. Brilliant. Anyway, what's Red Ivan up to? Oh, he's going to... he's messing around with his bionic hand. By the way, yes, that is a metal hand. I think people did ask about that. Yes, that is a metal hand. And, well, I'll show you at some point when we have people turn up exactly what his ranged weapon is. Spoiler alert. It's something to do with that. And it was a big surprise when I first saw that. Anyway, we should have another minion trained over here. Yep, there we go. And this one's almost trained. We're going to go to max speed and get that one sorted. I'll double check our side objectives. Yes, finished scouting the region. Done. And we've got research project and complete 5 schemes. I don't need to track either because, well, we're doing one of them soon.
To support them, request some guard posts towards the entrance to your lair.
So these guard posts are, with the best will in the world, pretty useless, I found. These ones here, minions will station themselves here at high alert only, which we've not yet done. So I'm going to place one in there, and then one in, say, I'll place one either side there, because why not?
During high alert, your guards will diligently man these aptly named guard posts.
Yeah. I found that they're not really much use, because by the time they get there, you have to put on high alert. They're already in your lair, so... Oh, we can actually sell that. Sell. So, I prefer... There's a one you can research, which is... in Minions, is it? Lair, maybe? I think it's that one. Advanced Guard Post. I'm stationed here at even outside high alert. I find that one to be a bit better. But there you are. Your mileage may vary. And as always, if you have any... comments regarding that and suggestions and tips, then by all means let me know. There we go. You can see we've got this guard minion here, Anna Toots, currently teaching Narak Cohen, who is now a guard. Yeah,
A scheme has succeeded.
job done. So scheme succeeded like a budgie with no beak. And let me get that scheme done. I'll have a look at that later on. I think we're gonna go for probably that one there.
Some movement near your lair. Keep an eye out for incoming agents.
So we have people turning up to the lair. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. I'm just running this scheme here. No body of evidence. And fake your own death. That's now done. So we can see heat is now being reduced. Because we've got another 2 extra criminal networks, it's going to be a bit of a micromanagement task here. This is 6 workers for 35 minutes, 50 grand. That will almost put this on maximum heat, that thing. So apparently we've got movement near the lair. So where we're going to have this movement? I'm looking around the beach because you often get things arriving on the beach. Maybe over here. And, oh, no, what's that noise? We can hear, yeah, a big cruise liner turning up. So we can zoom in. We've got people happily sunbathing in full... with the fully, like... I say fully clothed. You know, I don't expect them to be, like, naked on these things here. But, you know, they're in full, like, loungewear and stuff. So.
Guards like to use their muscles to defeat agents.
Oh, who have we got here?
Tag this agent for swift termination.
Agent. Pesky investigator. Jaden Rowan, combined forces of justice. Suspicion level. So when that goes to, well, if it goes high, that means they've found things and they'll go back and report, and that'll increase the heat. So we're going to say terminate.
Found and killed.
And turn on high alert.
High alert. And watch as your minions scurry to deal with any tagged agents they find in your lair.
Let's see what this looks like.
All hands on deck.
Now that looks good. So, we're on high alert. The minions will scramble to the guard post. We can see we've got guards standing there.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
So they're waiting outside. And what will happen is when they find this guy, well, they're gonna take them down quite gently. When I say gently, I mean not gently at all. I'm very much wanting to send Red Ivan there and use our old school rocket launcher. You can see they're panicking a bit because even the lights in the hotel here, sorry, the casino, could be a casino hotel, I don't know. Anyway, the lights here, they're flashing, so it's still high alert for them as well. So they're running around, they're trying to find something of importance and something that's very suspicious for them, and they're about to find that because if they open that door, they're going to find 2 guard minions staring straight back at their face, and oh, hello there. So the guards go, nice to meet you, and they're now going to beat them to a pulp. Yeah, you can see there, every punch is taking a good amount of health off, and wow, they punched them so hard they literally turned into a body bag. Got a normal alert now.
Fisticuffs are an occupational hazard for your guards and lowers their vitality.
True enough.
A short stay in the infirmary can patch them right up.
Okay, let's build an infirmary. So it's asking us to build an infirmary. I've found
An
that...
intensive care pod like this can officially deal with 1,000 boo-boos per hour. Actual results may vary. If
So
the minion's vitality gets too low, they will go to the closest infirmary to attempt to heal.
Yes.
If their vitality reaches
we
0,
get it now. Yes,
it might
yes.
be time to hire a new minion.
Right. So I've built the infirmary. I found that you don't really need a big infirmary, especially especially at the beginning anyway. I'm also very conscious about my power, or rather the current lack of power. We're currently on 27, so we'll have to keep an eye on that one. I do want to dig further. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build a bigger vault. So let's go ahead and place these, because currently our vault is full, which is a first world genius problem. So there you are, we'll set those on the go. You can see obviously minions we're training. We're still training all these guard minions. We're going very heavy on the guard minions in this playthrough at the moment anyway. And are there enough seats for these guys? I don't know if there is, but I'm going to do that, I think. Job done. We'll confirm all that, and that'll spend a bit of cash because we are, like I say, maxed out. So we've managed to take out that minion, no problem at all. Obviously the guard posts are no longer staffed because we've turned off high alert, so they're now going to do whatever they need to do. Let's go to max speed and we'll check out our optional. We have interrogate an agent, complete a research project, and complete 5 schemes. Again, don't really need to tag them specifically because, you know, we're going to be doing that anyway. Oh, let's have a quick look at our impact analyzer. So we've got, looks to be a sort of diamond tip there, or some sort of hardened tip. Could be any amount of I was going to say titanium or carbide or diamond, whatever. It could be any amount of material there, but you can see it sort of glows and just whacks into this thing here, which is analysing that. And at the back you can see all the sparks, I think. Yeah, you see all this and it all drops down. That's quite nice. I like the details there. And obviously we have our minion here, Nathaniel Mustafa, is currently researching, and that mainly is looking at this control panel and writing on a clipboard, going, yes, metal is tough, more news at 11.
Has been paused.
Right, how we're doing for this, so they're cracking on with that, that's not too bad. We have a broadcast strength of 1, and, oh, a completed scheme as well. So where is our scheme being completed? Over here by the look of it. I'm going to spend 50 gold. This is passion for splashing. Wait, do you mean to say that people are keeping marine animals in captivity that aren't us? We have an excuse. We're evil. That's just cruel. Let's free some whales and make a scene. Right, fine. So we'll do that. And this is in our Western Anvil provinces. You can see heat is now going down. And there we go. Job done. And we'll set up another... Do I set up another scheme?
A scheme has succeeded.
Maybe. Yeah, I think I do. Oh, we've also got another one succeeded. Where is that succeeded at? It has succeeded in... Oh, it must just be this one here that was talking about. We're going to do the quick 3-minute one because I have a feeling that we're just about complete it. We're just about ready to complete this. Learn the ways of the guard and all of that. So once we've done that, we'll get the guards and we'll go for the next one. So how is that getting done? It's currently not getting done, so we'll work on that. Oh, another scheme has succeeded. And we're going to have to spend 10 grand to reduce that heat, because the heat is massive in this area. And then we'll do another 30-minute scheme. There we go. So that care pod will allow people to heal, and there it is. And that should be the side story done. So, collect reward.
Oh, this is more like it. Tell me, what do you bench press?
The biggest one.
Okay.
Right, okay. Not quite what I expected.
They've got the same belt.
How many bullet wounds would it take to kill you?
The biggest one.
Okay.
Are you okay? Wait, I don't want to know. You're hired.
Yep, cool.
New main objective available.
So, we have
One
now
down, 2
completed
to go.
that one, and
Select
we've got
a new minion side story from the objective screen.
either technician or valet. We're going to do the valet.
Another group of agents? Can't a genius with a dubious criminal past purchase an exotic Lair in peace anymore?
It's probably
apparently
all
not.
the helicopters. They'll be wondering what we're doing out here.
Mr. Frodo.
That's why I chose this location. It has the perfect cover operation, even if it is abandoned.
Not particularly
I
abandoned.
think the problem is that it's abandoned, boss.
Yeah.
Not many people visit an abandoned anything.
Well, urban explorers do. That's the whole point.
Perhaps you make a good point. Very well. Hire some staff. Dress them well. Teach them to cheat at roulette.
Brilliant. So,
Many objectives require you to send different types of minions to run special schemes. Let's go to the world stage to get started. One of the highlighted schemes is near one of your criminal networks. You can send minions to complete the scheme now, or you can search the globe for an alternative.
so it looks like we've got a scheme here
Research
to
has been paused.
get a valet, essentially. Kidnap a valet. But I'm going to wait just a couple of seconds more because this is almost completed, and there we go. So we'll launch the scheme here, and this is patience. So we wanted to kidnap the valet at the end of their shift. Unfortunately, they clock off at 12, and nobody's entirely sure what that means. Midnight or noon. Wait by the side of... Hang on. Oh, it went back down.
Research has resumed.
Wait by the side door for as long as it takes. Right, so we're running that one there. And we'll get those come in. And once we've done that, it allows us to then build around here, which will be good. You can see also some minions are very low on this. What's that? Smarts? Yeah. So how can I recover smarts? That is food counters. So, and this one is morale and vitality. So we have enough to fulfill all their needs. They're just currently not doing it. Optional objectives are listed there. We probably have to collect one. Yeah, that is now fine. We have to earn... 75,000 generic units of currency from schemes. Hire 25 or more minions. Interesting. I think what we will do is spend some cash and go over to our lockers here and place lockers... Oh, you can't click and drag, which is... Yeah. But we'll place lockers all the way along there. And basically I'm going to... Basically put all of these right across. Like that. I don't think we'll be able to build all. Oh, we can build them all. And that's a lot of lockers. There we are. We'll probably have to expand this thing as well. But we'll see. We need to get more beds in. Obviously, at the moment, we haven't gone into different levels of the lair. We've got our basement and level 1, 2, 3. I haven't yet done that. I haven't got a stairwell to anywhere. So eventually we may look at doing that, although I'm resisting the urge. Because as I've said, I do prefer to build on the single plane. Looks like our research is almost completed here. This impact analyzing is almost complete, and that'll give us the ability to dig into this stone. You can see the different stratas there and the differences. It's not only a different colour, but also you can see it's different height as well. So we'll be able to dig into this.
Scheme has succeeded.
Dig all the way around here. Scheme has succeeded, and that is all right. Yeah, it's over here. So that was a quick job to get some cash. Oh, this one is
Your minions have kidnapped a specialist.
a lot of stuff going on.
Once they're in a holding cell, you can choose to interrogate them.
So the scheme to capture the valet has now been completed. The one in the Western Anvil provinces has been done as well. So I'm just going to send workers to, to just gather cash and do their usual thing. So back over to here, and we will have valets coming along. And also we have another boat. So let's see. What have we got? It is... it's still full. I wish there would be people wandering around. I think it would be nice to see that. Although it's not a huge deal. But, we have people now. So we have tourists. Dave Toots. Who is this? Abiombi Brind. Sandy Duckling. Sophia Trigger. And Jeremy Grozer. All turning up for... well, hopefully a good time in the lair, potentially. Alright, so we still have to escort our minion over there. You can see they're currently captured there. We'll bring them over to here and then interrogate them. But I think we'll leave it there for now. That's been a bit of evil genius. We do need to do, well, a couple of things actually. Let's go ahead and go to research here. And I think I want to build, we've got a reinforced door, finally a door you can rely on, stronger than muscle minion, but just as easily fooled, effective against saboteurs but rogues can bypass it, and similarly for the laser door. What can more you want? Lasers. Effective against rogues, but saboteurs can easily break it. So both of these have different tasks. They will be quite good. We also have minions and then different traps as well, which obviously we haven't really done much on traps at all. I'm going to go with the computer console because that allows us to then get intel. So there we go. Anyway, I think we will leave it there for now. That's been a bit of evil genius. Next episode, we want to continue on, do these, learn the ways of the valet, and then hopefully learn the way of the technician as well. It also means building in the casino and overall progressing on. But hopefully, it will be, as always, of interest, some fun, and evil. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series as far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.